Hello my friends and welcome, my name is Dennis and this is the latest update from Ukraine. By the way, I'm from Ukraine myself. We'll speak about the front lines a little bit later in the next video, but here we'll see the latest news about what is happening in Ukraine and some of the videos from the front lines. So let me tell you the news about the oil pipeline that goes through the Smoleninovo that was captured by Russian troops, and our government decided to block all the supplies from this pipeline. So because of that, the price for gas and oil in Europe rose dramatically, and Poland also stopped the transition of the Russian gas through their territory. The Azovstal factory in Mariupol, let me zoom in. So this part is still under control by Ukrainian troops. However, they are suffering there. As I told you before, civilians were evacuated from this factory to Ukrainian side, but still we have military troops there, and two of their hospitals were destroyed, so they don't have any opportunity to cure their injured personnel. And our guys there, they ask all the world to support them to guarantee the evacuation, but Russia says no, you should drop the weapons, you should surrender, and you will be prosecuted according to martial law of these DNR, LNR, unrecognized republics of Donetsk and Lugansk. As you can see, Russia was able to capture just part of Azovstal, so they're really struggling. I don't know what they feel, my friends, our military guys. Yeah, I'm happy that we evacuated all the civilians from this factory, but I don't know, it's too bad. Russia lost one more ship. This time it's a big one. They lost it on the way to Snake Island. Again, the cursed place for Russia. Such a tiny island, but it's very important from the military point of view, and they're still controlling this island, even though we were bombing them all the time just recent week, but we were not able to take this island under Ukrainian control. The ship was Project 23120. It is Elbrus or Vsevolod Bobrov. So Russia has two of those kind of ships. They used to provide the supplies for a Russian army through the sea, and we have this information already confirmed. So the ship got the fire. I don't know how, maybe someone smoked at the wrong place, but it was delivered to the Sevastopol. Of course, the ship is no-go, now it's grounded. Last night there was some shooting on Russian territory, so I think because the front line is very close to Belgorod, so here are some villages, and maybe some shell just hit some village or the house, I don't know. And Russia's side says that two civilians were killed because of the shooting. Artillery or something. So far I don't know information about that. Maybe it's just a provocation from Russian side. Ukrainian territory was also under the fire by Russian cruise missiles. So here near to Novgorod-Siversky, some of the rockets hit the building, and there are some casualties from Ukrainian side. Far away from Ukraine, on other part of Eurasia, in Khabarovsk, Russian territory, the military branch got on fire, so there were explosions, huge fire. I don't know about the casualties, my friends, so far, but the information there is interesting. Khabarovsk city is very close to China border, so here we have the China, and by the way, Chinese leader Xi announced that they recognize the sovereign right of Ukraine on all of its territory, including Crimea, by the way. So it's the strong announcement by Chinese for Ukrainian support. Yes, they did not put sanctions on Russia, but I think it's just temporary. I think all the world will be against Russia if they go further, if they escalate the conflict to the highest level in Ukraine. This is the statement from Finland dated from today. So Prime Minister together with President of Finland, they say they want to join NATO. They will apply as soon as possible. So at the bottom you will see Finland must apply for NATO membership without delay. So expect Sweden and Finland to join NATO. Putin said that the main reason to attack Ukraine was the risk that Ukraine would join NATO, but now they'll have NATO a few kilometers away from the St. Petersburg. What can I say? There is no logic in Russia. This is kind of interesting image. I tried to put it on a military map, so it shows the satellite signal from Russian side. So then soldiers call to their relatives, then they call between each other. We can see now the most populated areas where Russian troops are, so they're mostly near to Izum. We have a hotspot there. And this is the Ukrainian frontline chart published by British military, dated from today, and we have a couple of the counterattacks from Ukrainian side near to the Kharkiv and Mykolaiv, but Russia still pushes near to Zaporizhia, Donetsk, Mariupol, Izum, and Severodonetsk and Lysychansk. But for deep analysis, my friends, just stand by. I'll publish the tactical charts very soon in next video. Okay, more vehicles for Ukrainian army. I don't know who made those, but they look fantastic, like from the Mad Max, and I think they're quite maneuverable, and you can, you know, fire from NLAW or Javelin. You may take this kind of anti-tank missiles together in this buggy. While digging the cover, our guys were able to find this kind of ancient jars, so yes, there's some kind of archaeologist right now. Now let's go for the videos. This is the Russian artillery position. They fire somewhere. We call them orcs. Oh, nice house, and they are running, you see. They are running to the house because probably they saw the drone, or someone warned them that it's gonna be the backfire, and yeah, there's the backfire from Ukraine side. We hit the ammunition, it's on fire, as you can see. Yeah, some of the shells just lying on the floor, one of them ignited. They have a big gun there. This is a big house, very comfortable, it used to be at least. They choose the interesting position. See, we have a wonderful nature in Ukraine, and the shells, it's quite pity to see this beautiful country in this conflict, in this war. Well, we probably missed the house. In that circumstances, probably it's better to destroy the house. I'm not sure whether there was a death of those orcs. Well, of course you have the shrapnel all around, but I think you can probably have the basement there, and you can hide in this room far away from everything. So I'm not sure whether there were hit, and the cannon itself didn't sustain the damage, and we have also the truck there, so not sure if they died. One more footage from the drone. So we have some kind of ammunition depot here, some of the trucks around, and personnel. As you can see, we have shadows, right? So we have many of personnel there, and they're hiding everything. The drone dropped the grenade. I think R18 was used to drop this thing. I don't know where is it, some kind of big town. We have a river there, and let's see what will happen. And the bomb is really huge, so I think it was R18 DIY made drone. So it hit the place, you can see. Obviously the personnel was at least injured, the trucks, and this ammunition depot. And finally, explosion of the ammunition. Yeah, kind of big explosion, I would say. So we have ammunition depot destroyed, control center, 14 vehicles, 2 artillery systems, and 70 personnel. I'm not sure about this number, my friends, because you need to count. Maybe someone lost their life, someone was injured, but for sure it was devastation hit by R18 drone. In yesterday's video I showed you this rocket artillery system, so it was towed by the tractor somewhere, and I still don't know whether we'll have the shells to use it in our army, but it is intact, it is fully functional. Some video from Stugna P BTR was destroyed by Ukrainian made rocket. This system is very nice. So we have remote control, you can be 100 meters away from the launcher. Yeah, and this is the military convoy near to the Kharkiv that was destroyed by Ukrainian forces. As you can see, Russian Tiger. It is mostly not the military but militia forces. You can see the rubber bullets, so Russia's idea was to use those militia forces against the protests in Kharkiv that could have appeared if they would have captured the city. Here we have some videos, samples from the war. So we have Ukrainian tank obviously because of the painting. We have a pixel art paint on our tanks. Oh, that's crazy, you see. And this is the Russian tank that was destroyed. Z. Our troops somewhere, and this is the some sort of pickup with a machine gun. Russian again. I think that should be used to transport prisoners, I think, with those cages. And yeah, fire columns, shells, everything, captured ammunition depots, and many more. My friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. Also, if you want to support this channel, please join our awesome Patreon team to have the access for the special perks from my side. Also, you can support me through the PayPal. All the links I put in the video description just below. Stand by for one more video today, my friends, and I wish you a peaceful sky wherever you are. Have a great time.